Oh, this is my first live, and I can see I'm a little washed out. Let me fix it very quickly. I'm gonna just close my blinds and see if that helps. Okay, let's see if that helps. Okay, yeah, it's a whole lot better, but not perfect. Let me scoot over a little bit. Okay, hi guys. I'm on my sofa. This is where I film sometimes. This is my first live ever, so excuse me for, like I said, the lighting and things not being how they're supposed to be. I really apologize for that. I really didn't do a good job. I could have done a better job with promoting that I was going to have a live. So if you're here on the replay, which more than likely you will be, then I appreciate that. So I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on. So today I wanted to talk about fall transition tips. So some tips to transition your wardrobe into fall. And I say transition because in many areas, especially now in the United States with there being climate change, many areas, even though August 23rd, I believe, or is it August 22nd? Maybe it's August 22nd, is the first day of fall, it's still going to be hot in many areas. And so transitional fall weather, um, maybe it might be cooler when you first wake up, but then it will get hot around noon, even sooner than that, perhaps. Or maybe you'll have the nights will be chilly, but the day will still be hot. So I'm gonna share some tips for that. Also, I'm going to talk about some fall items that I want. And I want you to weigh in the comments and let me know what are some fall content things, videos that you want from me. So I'm going to be drinking some water because I am thirsty and water is important. So excuse me, this is more chill, just me chatting to you guys, my friends, my stylettes. And I actually have a little bit of wine with me. See, in a little wine glass. It's Castillo del Poggio. That's the brand, but this is Moscato. I don't particularly like dry wines. I do like red wine. It's nice, but I'm not really into dry. I do like sweet, as in Moscato, and I like semi-sweet. But dry, like my husband loves Pinot Grigio, but I don't know. I really can't do it. It's not for me. But comment down below. Let me know if you guys like wine, what kind you like, and also let me know like what's your favorite fall beverage. You know, Starbucks already has some of their fall like flavors that they have. They have the pumpkin, all the pumpkin flavors, also some apple flavors. So comment down below. Let me know. For me, I'm ready for the creme brulee latte to come back, but that usually comes out more so late fall, early winter. So that's what I'm excited about. Okay, I actually have a notebook in which I plan some notes. So I have 3 tips to transition into fall. So the first tip is to mix traditionally summer fabrics with traditional fall fabrics. So what I mean by that is I'm wearing an example. So today this is a linen dress. This is the linen dress that I showed you in my summer haul from Dish. This is the same dress. And I have it paired with this Banana Republic blazer from, like I said, Banana Republic. But it's wool. I don't know if you can see, and it's houndstooth. So it brings the dress is summer, but this blazer equals fall. And I like the combination of the two. And I can easily be prepared for both weather. So, and when it's cooler in the morning or at night, I have my blazer. But I won't be too uncomfortable when I take my blazer off. I will still look, you know, effortless, stylish, but I will just have no sleeves. And I'll be okay with that. Let me see. I think I might have two people viewing. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'm new to this, guys. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little rough at first. This first one, but I will get better because I plan on using doing going live more frequently because I think that lives are fun. Like I like watching them, and so I look forward to doing more of them. Oops. Okay. So yes, like I said, I like doing live. I like watching lives, and this is my first live, so it's very rough. So I apologize in advance, but I will get better. So stay tuned, stick with me, and if you are here and you are watching, even if you're watching a replay, just leave in comments and still respond and let me know as you're watching this what you think. So, like I said, this example is linen and wool, but you can do linen and leather. So maybe you have a linen cord set and you want to wear a leather jacket with it. That's cute. That's mixing a summer fabric with a fall fabric. That's a good way to transition into the fall weather and season. Also, suede. Suede is something that is every season. Suede comes in, but it's especially. I don't know if you guys noticed, but suede is especially trending this season. Now, again, I don't particularly base my wardrobe on trends, but I do like fashion, so I see what's going on. So if you don't like suede, then you don't have to go for suede. You can do leather, wool, cashmere, even corduroy. I like corduroy. Corduroy is a good fabric. Velvet. All of these fabrics are time to play with. You can even do if you want a denim, like linen and denim together. Like let's say I have this linen dress, but I also have a denim trench coat. That would be really cute. Yeah. I just now started thinking about it. And so I'm like, yeah, that would be really cute. So linen, denim, everything. Oh, and Washington. Let me respond. Hi, Ann. I'm so happy you could come. I love how you're so interactive and always leaves me comments every time she watches a video. I love it. And I love that you tell me your real opinion and I could give you my opinion and then still love. I love that. So I was just talking about some tips to transition into fall. Anne is a very stylish person. So if you have any tips, weigh in. Let me know what you think. So the second tip I would say is to start incorporating your fall color palette even with your summer palette. So, for fall, many of us wear darker colors. I still wear lighter colors even in the fall. It depends upon my mood. If I want to wear something that's more like creamy, ivory, the lighter colors, I will. If I want to wear something darker, like the browns and the grays and, hunter green and, all of the colors, then I will. So it just depends. I go based on how I feel. But I wrote down some color combinations that I think will be good. So yellow and brown, like even though yellow is a color that a lot of people wear in the summertime, I still think that for fall, especially transitioning into fall, that yellow and brown would go good together. I think that would be a dope combination. Like, I think that would be really yummy. Yellow and brown. Also, light blue with gray. So, light blue, I mean like baby blue or even like that kind of turquoisey blue that's kind of like the ocean. Like if you've ever traveled internationally or if you live international and you have a beach or you live on an island, That water is nice, clear, blue. You can see your feet in it. Something like that paired with the gray, I think would look really good. So think about your color combinations, like still wearing your summer colors and summer items, but adding some fall elements by playing with color. So that would be a second way I would say. The third way would be to pair your sleeveless and strapless items to layer. So maybe you will wear a cardigan and put that on top. And then you could just take the cardigan off if it gets hotter. Or a blazer, like how I have now, a blazer. I could easily just take it off and I still have, my regular strap sleeveless. You could also do a duster. I like dusters. For anybody who has like a very glamorous style, I think dusters are very glamorous. And again, you can play with the textures. So you can do a knit or even leather or a suede, something like that. I think would be really nice. Pair your sleeveless items with some like layer with some items. You could even do a very thin, like a thin gauzy turtleneck. I don't know. Depends upon where you live. You might be too hot. But you can always take it off. That's the thing about layering is that you can take off what you don't like. So those would be my 3 tips. And those are tips that I'm going to use in order to transition into the fall wardrobe, my fall wardrobe from the beginning, at least the very beginning. Because currently I live in North Carolina, which is in the southern part of the United States. And even though North Carolina does have 4 seasons, it takes a while for it to get cooler. So I've only lived here for 3 years. November will be 4 years. And here, I think it doesn't. It seems like it doesn't get cold or chilly until about mid October. So up until then, September, it's still gonna be hot. The beginning of October will still be hot. Maybe at night it'll be a little cool. Like I've gone to like a fall festival kind of thing concert, and it's been like chilly at night, but not too chilly. It might be like 60s, so not so chilly, but just chilly enough to get that to scratch that itch and put on a blazer or a bomber jacket or a trench. I love trench coats. You know what? Trench coats are not everybody's thing. I was actually watching a creator who I really like. Our styles are not the same, but she mentioned in her video that she doesn't think that trench coats keep you warm and that she doesn't buy trench coats because it doesn't fit her style. It doesn't fit her aesthetic. And I love that because if something doesn't fit your aesthetic, even though it's something that you see in magazines, or you'll see things like items every woman should have in her wardrobe, if it doesn't fit into your wardrobe, then don't do it because you'll just be buying something just to align with this arbitrary list that doesn't match your style or your lifestyle. So try to keep that in mind. Like we want to be stylish, but we also want to be functional. So that's what I keep in mind. But for me and my wardrobe and my taste, trench coats are the move. Trench coats are a vibe. I love trench coats. I have trench coats in various fabrications, various colors, not so many different lengths because I prefer a longer length. But I have this olive green trench coat from last year from Banana Republic. And so I'm looking forward to wearing that again. I'm looking forward to it. Also, another way I would say to transition into fall, I was just thinking, is to add that in your accessories. Like maybe now you'll carry a suede bag or a leather bag. I mean, leather is in any season you could wear leather, but maybe it's a darker leather color that you have. One of the color trends is really popular this year, but I love every fall and winter season is Bordeaux. Bordeaux, oxblood, burgundy, a merlot color. All of these are very popular. That's like one of the colors for the season, which I love because then I can get more items in oxblood. But then at the same time, I kind of hate because everybody's wearing that color. So in that case, for me, when something I like is trendy, but I don't want to look like everyone else, then I have to add other areas of my style and like other elements of my style in order to create a look that doesn't look like everyone else. So maybe I will pair this color with a color that most people would not pair it with. Or perhaps I would maybe have the Bordeaux in a print or pattern that other people wouldn't have. Just something to make it different in my own, so I still feel unique and I don't feel like, oh man, everybody's wearing Bordeaux and I feel like I look like everybody. Not that I'm trying to be like so different and weird, but I just like to not look like everybody, to be honest. For us not to all look like carbon copies, even if we all like that same color. So that's one way to do it. Is to pair, to do it in your accessories, and to find some way to add your own little element that other people will not, that most people would not normally think of. So on from those ways to transition into fall, I am going to share with you guys some of the items that I have saved that I am thinking about purchasing, but I have not purchased yet for several reasons. Number one, because I'm on a no buy. August was a no buy for me. Today is the last day in August. So my no buy will be officially finished at 12 midnight when it's September 1st, which happens to be Labor Day. And there are some Labor Day sales. But still can't think of anything that I'm still ready to pull a trigger on just yet because I haven't gotten my fall wardrobe out yet. And I'm a big proponent on seeing what you have in your wardrobe first and then adding to it. Unless everything in your wardrobe is no longer your personal style, or you gained weight or lost weight and now you can't fit any of your clothes and you have to just start from scratch, then that's fine. That's a circumstance in which it makes sense. But most of us are not in those circumstances, and so it doesn't make sense to just buy arbitrarily without knowing what's in your closet. Many of us have some oldies but goodies that we can style differently, or even just because we haven't seen them for months because we've been wearing our summer clothes. Now it's time to bring those bad boys out, and it's exciting. I get excited when I see, like, oh yeah, I remember that, or oh, I know how I'm a stylist. Sometimes I get excited about that. But there are a couple of things that I see that spark my interest. And so I'm going to share them with you. Now, I don't know. I'm going to have to do more research, honestly. I don't know if there's a way that I can show. I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know exactly how to do it. And which I can show, like do a split screen possibly, and show you some of the items that I have on Google. So for the meantime, I'm just going to talk about it and then I will link it below in the description box once this live is up. So I want a leather jacket. And I talked about this in, I think, the last video that I filmed about how, oh, yes, it was the last video on my channel that's up. That's about analyzing your style. And when you analyzing your outfits so that you can to further develop or refine your personal style. Because I think many women have an idea of what their personal style is, but we always want to be refining our personal style and dialing in on it even better. Because when we dial further into our personal style, then that's what helps us to actually build a wardrobe that matches our style and our lifestyle, and it helps us to save money. When I mean it helps us to save money, meaning we don't just buy things and the next thing you know, we're giving them away or selling them. And we're more thoughtful and intentional about what we buy. So when you know your personal style and you know it on a certain level, then you make less mistakes. Mistakes aren't bad because in this case, we're talking about your wardrobe, but you make less of them if your personal style is more dialed in. So I saw this Bordeaux leather jacket from Overland, and it's called the Danny Leather Jacket. It is $495, and I like it, and it's a Bordeaux color. And I like it because I like the fit. On the model, it looks very fitted. It's not oversized, but it's not too tight. It fits just right. And I like the detailing. The zippers. I don't like the I don't always like the leather jackets that have the belt at the bottom. Not always, sometimes. But this Denny leather jacket is very cute. It's sophisticated, but it's a little bit edgy. It says that it's lambskin leather and it has a stretch lining. So I'm gonna show it to you. And it's silver zippers and it's two zip pockets. So I'm just gonna show it to you on the screen. And then like I said, I will in the future. I'm sorry, this is my first live, so I'm not very polished. I will get better with it, but because I want to get more into lives, I kept putting it off and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it later. Oh, I'll do it when I find out this." So I finally decided, no, I'm just gonna get on here and talk to you guys, and we're just gonna talk regular conversation. And when you're talking to your friend, sometimes everything's polished and you have everything in mind what you want to say. Other times you're like, I don't know what's wrong with me, girl. Like I don't know what's up, but give me some time to think about what I'm saying. Sometimes that's how it is. So sometimes my lives will be like that too, because obviously I'm a regular person. But yes, I will show you this. So this is how it looks. Don't you? I love that back detail. And like I said, I will link it in the description box. I just love the way that looks. So cute. So that's one item. It's $4.95. I think that's a pretty good price for a leather jacket. And like I said, Bordeaux for me is not a trending color, even though it is trending. But I am drawn to this color every season. So take that into consideration. Some people may say, I wouldn't buy that leather jacket because I would prefer black or brown because I know that I'll wear those colors. But because I really genuinely love Bordeaux, even though it's on trend, I know that I'll wear that for seasons to come. Another thing is, I don't actually shop from Cost. I've never bought anything from them. But the one item that I did see, well, actually, there was a couple of items I saw that I found interesting. But what stops me from, I wouldn't say stops me, but the thing about Cost is rising in popularity. And I don't have a problem with shopping from places that other people do because obviously, unless something is tailor made or custom made for you, then you can guarantee that other people will wear it. But I also like, oh, and you like the same thing, leather jackets without the belt on the bottom. Exactly. I like the simple ones too. See, so we're similar when it comes to that because I don't. But I don't know what it is about it, but I just don't like the jacket, the belt on the bottom. No, I'm not for it. What's some colors that you're thinking about wearing for the fall season, Anne? Have you thought about like what your color palette is gonna be for the fall? So far for me, my color palette is gonna be Bordeaux, some grays, some creams and ivories, browns. It's always brown though. I mean, I love brown. Brown is more of my neutral than black is, and navy. Those are gonna be my colors. And different shades of blue, because again, I wear different shades of blue in every season. So those are gonna be some colors that you see me wear. I like to come up with the color palette because us as women who are really into style and fashion, if you're not careful, you'll have so many different colors and then you'll be like, what is going on? Plus for me, you can I like to narrow down colors as well because there are so many things I see that I like that I want to pull a trigger on. But just having that added boundary for me helps me stay on target and realize like, okay, be more intentional. You can't just buy everything because you like it. Your budget is not set up like that, and so go from there. So that's pretty much what I do. Let's see. So this cape from Cost I like. It's a great cape from Cost, and I will show it to you. And so I thought about getting this. It is 60% wool. It's dry clean only, And then this tinsel lysol is 40%. So I'm gonna show it to you. Again, I will have it linked in the description box though as well. Let me see if I can adjust it. No. Oh no, it's like, okay, that's as best as I can get. Oh, my computer's trying to die on me too. Sorry guys, this is not a good line. Okay, but then I'm gonna add a belt to this. If I do decide to purchase it, it's $170. So it's not bad. That's not bad for something that's mainly wool. Here's how they have it styled on the model. I don't know if you can fully see. But like I said, that's something I'm thinking about. And I don't think, like I said, cost is bad. I think they have actually, from what I can see online, quite a bit of items that are good that have natural fibers, which I like. So that's something. Let me excuse myself for just a minute and get my charger for my computer so it doesn't die. So I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. So I fully charged up my laptop, but I don't know. It's older, so maybe it's just trying to die on me. But okay. So another item, there's a merino wool turtleneck that I like, and it's in a, if they say it's bright blue, I would say cobalt blue. It's 100% wool, but it looks very thin, which is what I like, which is good for layering. Oh, Anne said her favorite color is blue, brown. Yes, my favorite color is blue too. Blue, brown, olive green is my color palette right now. Oh, yeah. I like that. I think that blue and green is an elite color combination that a lot of people don't do. But I like that. Especially the olive green to me is so rich. I like that. And brown, of course. I love brown. Like I said, that's one of my favorite colors to wear. Okay, I love that. So we're similar, and so we have similar color palettes for the upcoming season. Also, and while you're here, can you put in, like, if you feel comfortable enough or if you feel like it, can you give me some advice as far as like some videos that you want to see from me for this fall, like just the topics? Because you're someone who I appreciate your support, because you always leave a comment. Even if you don't always leave a comment right then, you usually do later. So I really appreciate you and I appreciate your support. So thank you so much, genuinely. So this turtleneck I like is from Cost. And I love this color. It's a nice blue color. And they have other colors. They have it in a white. They actually don't have the person in it, but they have it in a white, which of course is washed out. But I like the blue. So I will link that in the description box as well. Let's see. Now, there are a couple of purses that I like. So I really like this. I've talked about her before, but Shakora from Simply Cora, I love her videos and I love her style. She's someone who is always polished, very femme, glam. Love her um, whole channel. She's creative too. I like it. And so this brand, Manu Atelier, I think is how you pronounce it. She talked about one of the bags that she wanted to buy from there. And so I was influenced by her, not even gonna lie. So there's this bag called the Le Cambon. It's Le Cambon 35. And there it comes in a variety of different Let me pull them up of different fabrications. But I personally, so it comes in suede. There's a brown suede, a leather vanilla, a very like nudie kind of gray color, a black, and a brown leather. And so I personally want the brown leather. I see that you can pre-order it. So I think there was a pre-order for August, but again, I was strong, guys. I stuck to my no buy. So I didn't buy anything for this month. And it's the last day. And I have to say, I don't really have like a itch to shop for anything. So I might buy something tomorrow, maybe one of these items that I'm telling you or showing you guys now, or maybe not. Because like I said, I need to see what's in my wardrobe first. But this, getting back on topic, this bag, I love this. Top handle, chocolate leather. You see the buckle, the detail? It's so cute. And some people are saying it's like a Birkin, but I don't think so. And that's not even like, I don't know. Everything's not a dupe of something. This to me is just a classic shape top handle bag with two handles and a nice belt, and it's leather and it's minimal, but it's something that you can have for years to come. And I love it. And I'm someone who doesn't have a lot of purses in my wardrobe, to be quite honest. That's something that I need to work on. That for some reason is an accessory that's like the last on my thought process. Even though it carries everything, wallets, you know, lip gloss. Well, for me, EOS. I love EOS bomb. My EOS, whatnot, phones. But I don't know. I just rather buy clothes or shoes because think about it. If you put your bag down somewhere, but you want to take a picture, now all of a sudden, the main important part of your outfit, if you're into bags or if you only focus on the bag, is now lost. But with your clothes, you're always wearing those. So, I mean, that's the most important. And then shoes, well, where can you go without shoes? Very few places. So that's kind of how I think of it. And those are just things that make my like heart sing. Clothes and shoes, I don't know, it's something about them. But comment down below. Let me know. Are you into purses or are you into shoes, clothes, or do you just like all of the things? But those are some of the things that I like. I'm gonna show one more thing, and this is probably more of a winter item than a fall item. But I still like it. I love coats. Coats are something that I think about quite frequently, even though I probably don't need them. So, even though I'm showing you this coat, I probably shouldn't get this coat because I have several coats. But this is it's from the brand ALC, and it's called the Franklin Faux Fur Coat. So it is faux fur. It is double breasted. It has some side pockets, and to me, it just looks so luxe and luscious and glam, and I just love it. I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna show it to you. Look how luxe that looks. So you see the buttons. I just like that. I love the styling options too. Hi, Pescatarian Gardener. How are you? Good to see you. Also, thank you for your support. You're someone else who consistently leaves comments and watches my content. So I appreciate it so much. So let's see. What's else? So those are just some of the things. Yeah, I'm happy you made it too. So I asked Anne, but I'm gonna ask you, Pescatarian Gardener, are there any videos that you would like me to do for the fall that you can think about, that you can think of? Like, what content do you want to see from me from the new season? Also, what's your color palette for the fall? Have you thought about it? So, while you think about it, I told everyone that my color palette was gonna be Bordeaux, navy, browns, and grays, and some creams and ivories. But all shades of blue because blue is my favorite color. So, you know. Ah, sweaters and looks of sweaters. Okay, I can do that. I love that idea. I would definitely look into doing that because I love sweaters or knits. Oh, yeah. Fall and winter are my two favorite seasons. So I'm really excited about what's coming for the new season. And I'm going to really keep doing my styling videos. Going forward, I am trying to have better thumbnails. I'm going to be working with a photographer. So hopefully you'll see more or better, more appealing visuals from me as far as photography goes. So on my thumbnails. Oh, you don't really need coats where you live. So you must live in the South. Oh, hi, Quinny. You also are someone who's really into supporting my content. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you both, all of you, really. Oh, you live in Georgia. Okay, yeah. I used to live in Georgia. I went to college in Georgia and I lived there for several years. For those of you who don't know, I'm from New York, but I lived in Georgia for several years. I went to college there, so I know how hot it can be in Georgia. It's still hot even in North Carolina, but at least we have the seasons. Um, but I lived in Southern Georgia, so it's not the same as Atlanta. Atlanta can still get cold, but Southern Georgia really doesn't get that cold, really. Occasionally it'll get cool. And if it does, it's usually the humidity that's decreasing, not the, and that's what makes it feel cooler, but it's usually the humidity that's decreasing. So because you don't use a lot of coats where you live, pescatarian gardener, do you do like, do you wear blazers or how do you get your fall fix? Oh, hi, QJ Sounds in Nature. Oh, it's okay that you're late. It's fine. I understand everybody is busy. We're all busy and we have things that we have to do, families, whatnot. It's okay. I'm just happy you came. Oh, yes. You know what? I do wear boots often in the fall. I love boots. Boots are my favorite clothing item. Like, not clothing item, excuse me. Boots are my favorite style of shoe. But I have, believe it or not, larger calves. Like not huge, but larger than the standard calf. So I'm always on the hunt for brands that cater to larger calves. But yes, I do like boots. What about you? Do you like boots? Sweaters and blazers, yeah. And said, I love to see other coats you like. Oh, okay. Oh, you live in New York. Okay. Nice. And I didn't know that. So I'm from Brooklyn. But my mom and all of her sisters, they're from Queens. Then I have some cousins in Long Island. And I had some cousins in Staten Island. One of my aunts lives in Queens still. So yeah, I have a lot of family in New York. Oh, you love boots too, Quinny? That's nice. Yeah, she does get really cold weather. You know, it's so crazy. And last was the last January? No, January before last. So my second wedding anniversary, I took my husband to New York for the first time because I just wanted him to see where I'm from, and I love New York. I really do. But it was unusually warm that January. It was surprising. I told him, I was like, it's gonna be so cold outside. You're gonna have your puffer and whatnot. Oh, you went to New York a few years ago and loved it? Yes, I love it. I like to shop. It's to me that's the best shopping. Oh, the weather's changed a lot. Yeah, like I was mentioning in the beginning of my life, there's global warming. So I think that as much as I'm not a scientist, obviously, you guys know that, but as much as many people like believe in global warming or don't believe in it, I think it's kind of evident that something's going on in our weather pattern. Like some places that were traditionally cold sooner and now having warmer weather for longer, and there are some places that have the opposite that had typically traditionally cooler weather and now seeing some warmer temperatures. So definitely have to pack on the layers then instead of, But I love that. Let me write these down in my notebook actually. So that I can stay on top of things and get you guys recommendations done. So Anne said what coats I would wear. What coats I like. And then Pescatarian Gardener said she wanted a sweater video. Okay. Oh, a boot video. Okay, how to style boots. Okay, good. That's good. Thank you guys. Because I enjoy creating content, but I create content for you guys. So I want to make sure that what I'm creating, you guys actually enjoy. I don't want to make things that you guys are like, that wasn't that great, or I don't know if I like that, or if I even care about that. So I do have a question for you guys that are on here. Do you guys have like how would you describe your personal style? Like is your personal style similar to mine or is it different from mine? Or how would you describe your personal style? I know for me, my style, oh, when's my next video gonna drop? So I do videos on Saturday, but my next video I'm actually going to take a break, but not a long break. So let me look. So my next video is gonna go up September 14th. I'm just gonna take a week break. I know I didn't post a video this week, and I'm not gonna post a video next week because I have a lot of things going on with my family. Some health issues with my grandparents. Um, so that requires some of my attention. Like they live in Georgia, so I had to go back and visit them, check up on them. And with that, I might be having some life changes. So I don't know for sure. My husband and I are talking about it. I might have to move back. We'll see. Either way, short answer to your question is that my next video is going to go up September 14th. Oh, casual. You know what, pescatarian gardener? I can see that though, because you are a gardener. So I know that you have to wear clothes that are functional when you're in your garden. And I really like your content too. The thing is, I don't have a garden. I'm not a gardener. I really don't have a green thumb at all, but I love watching your content. It's so calm and relaxing. Oh, Quinny, you're more into the vintage look, 40s and 50s especially. Oh, I like that. So you have a very feminine, like a classically feminine look is how I would describe it. I love that. Oh yeah, thank you so much for keeping them in your prayers. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The thing is that my grandfather has dementia, and so my grandmother's taking care of him. Um, but so the grandkids, have to step in and do a lot. But thank you guys so much for your prayers on all witches. I really genuinely appreciate it. So, what are some colors you guys are thinking about wearing for the fall? Quinny, pescatarian gardener, QJ sounds in nature. What are some like? Do you come up? Well, you might not come up with a color scheme. I come up with a color scheme so I can stay on track and be disciplined about what I buy. But you guys might not have that problem. Oh, brown and tan. Yeah, I love browns and tans. I actually prefer browns, camels, tans more than black. But that's just me. I know some people love black. All black, everything all the time, but I don't know. Black is kind of harsh for me. Oh, more chocolatey browns. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I could go for that too. Orange is your I could tell orange is your favorite since you left the orange hearts. That's cute. Oh yeah, that's definitely a fall color too. Like burnt orange, especially. Oh yeah, like burnt orange and green, or burnt orange and gray, even orange and blue, like orange and navy. Oh, you should try those color combos, pescatarian. Those would be cute on you. I like those color combos with your orange. And Quinny, for your chocolatey brown, you like more chocolatey browns. I would say chocolatey browns will go good with some green. It will go good with even pink. Chocolate and pink go very good together. When I think of like a chocolatey brown and pink, it makes me think of a Godiva chocolate. Like, you know, when you bite in to the chocolate and it has the pink on the inside, like a raspberry. Oh, so good. Let me find out. I just talked myself into getting some chocolate candies from Godiva. If I could find them, because I think they closed. Like they used to be in several malls over the years, but I think they closed in a lot of places. Yeah, brown and pink. So good. If you guys try any of the color combos that I suggested, you have to send me pictures. Oh, orange, greens, and grays. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, that all those would go good together. Yeah, it used to always be in the mall, but I don't think that they have them anymore. Now, maybe they're overseas and not as like popular in the US anymore, but they didn't close altogether. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look into it because now I talked myself into wanting some Godiva chocolate. Oh, how to choose a color scheme. Oh, you think you could order it online? I'm gonna have to look it up. Let me see. I'm about to look right now, pescatarian garden. I'm about to look. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write that down too, Quinny. How to do how to choose a color scheme. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let me look and see. I'm looking it up now to see if you can buy it online. Oh, you can buy it online still. Oh, snap. That's so good. Okay. So now I'm going to have to look later. I'm so excited about this. Okay. Now I'm going to have to look later. Pescatarian. Oh, they have it on Amazon too? Oh, no. Is it on Amazon? I just typed in Godiva and their website popped up. That's Godiva, Belgium, 1926. So it's still around. So I'm gonna look at that later. A video on how to choose a color scheme. I know I keep saying that, but that's what I want to remember it as I write it down. So sometimes repetition for me. You're gonna look too. Oh, you're not a candy eater. You know what is so funny, OJ? I mean, am I saying it right? QJ sounds in nature. I don't really have a sweet tooth typically, But every once in a while, I want something chocolatey or something sweet. And so then I indulge, but that's not like that often. More of a chip eater, me too. I love chips. They're so good, but I'm trying to watch my weight. And so because of that means I have to eat less chips. But chips, okay, so I'm gonna tell you some of my favorite flavors. So Cool Ranch Doritos and the sweet chili, the purple bag, chef's kiss. I also like Cape Cod chips. So the sweet and spicy jalapeno, those are great. And I love salt and vinegar. Those are like some of my tops. What are yours? Oh, okay, yeah. So pescatarian. So the colors that I'm gonna be wearing this fall, I'm going to be wearing. Oh yes, cheddar and sour cream. Quitty, the ruffles, love it. Okay, so okay, let me get back. So as far as what colors I'll be wearing this fall, I'm gonna be wearing Bordeaux, brown, navy, grays, and various shades of blue. That's my color scheme. And some ivories and browns because I love the ivories and browns. Oh yeah, the jalapeno. Okay. So we have similar tastes when it comes to the chips. Yeah, I just love something that's savory but crunchy. Like when I'm watching something, like either a movie or streaming something. I don't know. It's just so good. Oh, you know what? Before I go, because I'm gonna go in a couple of minutes, because I actually have to um, wash my hair and do some other chores. But yes, great minds think alike. But do you guys have any movies, like style movies, that inspire your style for fall? Like, are there any movies that inspire your style for fall? Or any shows or characters that inspire your like fall and winter style? So I have a couple of them for, well, it's more so winter, but I'll touch base on it now. But to me, Olivia Pope's style in Scandal is so yummy. She has so many amazing coats, cashmere, sweaters, silks, hats. The way the tailoring fits her is impeccable. She's probably like one of the best dressed characters in TV, I think. I love Olivia Pope for that. Kerry Washington was the perfect Olivia Pope. That's just one person when I think of like how I want to dress for fall or some things that I like for fall, I think about her. Oh, the holiday guest pescatarian garter. Oh yes, she wears a lot of nice sweaters. Yeah, Quinny, she did stay with a great coat. Yes, I love the holiday with um Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet. Yes, that was I love that movie. It's so cute. I watch it every fall and winter season, honestly, the holiday. Oh, you love that movie too? Yeah, that's like one of the best fall winter movies. The holiday. I mean, speaks for itself. I'll say the holiday. Also, this is an older movie, but oh, it's okay. Also, this is an older movie, but the oh man, just that quick it escaped my brain. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a oh, it came back. To Catch a Millionaire or How to Marry a Millionaire, I think is what it's called. Let me double check because now I think I'm not. Oh yes, How to Marry a Millionaire. I love that movie. It came out in 1953, and it's such a good movie. Marilyn Monroe's in it, Lauren Bacall, Betty Grable. Those are the three women that are trying to marry a millionaire. But I like it not for the marry a millionaire because obviously I'm already married. But I like it because of the style, the fashion, and the storyline itself is really good. So if you have an opportunity, you should go check out that movie. Yeah, that is a great movie. I like older movies, but my mom likes older movies. So I think that's probably where I get it from. Oh, their style comparison to today's fashion. Hmm. Styles in comparison to today's. So 1950s style in comparison to today's style. Oh yeah, it was timeless. Their styles were timeless. I agree. Well, guys, it has been lovely chatting with you. I've had so much fun. Like I said, this is my first live, so thank you guys so much for being so gracious and having patience with me because it's fun, but it was my first time doing it, so I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, oh goodness, what are they gonna like? Is anyone gonna show up? What are they gonna say? I hope they like me. But thank you guys so much. I love that you guys showed up for me. I appreciate it so much, so much. Yes, I love chatting with you guys. I'm gonna try to go live once a month. So, and I'm trying to stick with the last Saturday of the month for going live because that just seems so far from what I can see on my schedule and in my work schedule that'll work out better. Oh, you guys are welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Well, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I hope you enjoy my content going forward. I'm not going to post a video next Saturday. I'm trying to gear up for fall, but I will post one up. Yes, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend as well. I'm also happy you have fun, and I appreciate it. Take care. Bye, guys. See you later.